Are you tired with all of those sleepless nights worrying about cash flow? Here is the help you need. Follow our tips to help you sleep better at night and make your profits soar. Our mission is to help small business owners exactly like you. So if you're new, click the bell to not miss out on all of our video content in the future. Hiring a financial director can be really expensive. This can be circa over 100 grand a year. But as a small business, how do you achieve this? Follow our video and we'll tackle this area. A lot of business owners I speak to have that feeling that there's loads of things that they need to change in their business, but not sure where to start. So let me give you a few tips and steps on this video now. Classic phrase, you don't know what you don't know, and that is entirely correct. But sometimes you have that smell and that inkling that something needs to be improved. So it's down to you as the business owner to step forward and look at what is genuinely needed. So if your problem is profitability, these are the key things that you need to know. One of them is how well is your turnover progressing? So how many invoices have gone out the door and what's your average value per invoice? The second one for profitability is what is your margin? So what is your margin if you divide gross profit by your turnover? You will be looking for a certain percentage that will be in line with your industry and also with your history that has gone on before. The final one is your net profit as a percentage. What is your net profit as a percentage compared to last year and also industry standards? Now, there is no one percentage for all businesses where one size fits all. It just doesn't happen. And if you actually can't find out that data, that's okay too. Because what you could do is then look to improve your margins and your percentage and your net profit year on year. Because everything is always a work in progress. And if you're improving yourself, how much better is that to you? And more so, what could you use to reinvest back in your business and or spend money with your family as extra income? It can be really lonely as a business owner, but when you're going on a long walk, a long adventure or something's big, you can have a fear with, this is new, am I going to get it right? And the answer is you don't. You may do things that'll be really successful and you'll do things that are not. That's just life, get over it. And you will make some things that you'll make some great decisions for and you'll make some that are just not. Again, who does everything perfectly every single time? But if you've got that crunching feeling where you're alone or you need that extra bit of support and extra advice, call someone in to help and support you. This could be your local accountancy firm like us or growth advisor, or it could be just someone who is independent. So make sure that you've got that person that you can sit with that not only allows you that support that you need, but challenges you at the same time. You need to feel that little bit uncomfortable, otherwise you are probably playing the game a bit too slow. You may need a growth consultant or a part-time FD. A lot of small businesses don't have the budget or also the need to have someone full-time. So there are plenty of service providers out there that can help you with this journey. And I'm not saying get someone who's a bookkeeper who's just really good at counting beans. I'm saying get someone that can really assess where you are now and help you with the future. Again, I bang on about this all the time. Challenge you is going to be really important, because if you're challenged, you're pushing out your comfort zone. If you're pushing out your comfort zone, you're developing. If you're outside of developing, you are growing. That is it. And again, make sure that you've got that person, one that you can build up trust with, one that you can have a bit of positive conflict with, and one who's got some good experience and good knowledge that will give you every chance to be able to succeed. What would you expect from an FD? Well, the FD's first job is to make sure whoever's doing the bookkeeping is doing it to a good standard. Because if they are building an absolute pile of rubbish, the reports are going to be rubbish too. But the FD should help you construct a plan. That plan should be a financial plan that will predict profits, balance sheets and cash flows, but it should also be getting towards a specific goal. That goal could be exit, and that's okay, that's fine. If you're not quite ready for exit, is what growth plan have you got at the minute? So you're here now, you want to be here, you're earning more money doing this, and making more profit that allows you to invest and also spend and go out there and have some amazing fun. And then they should give you basically the scoreboard on how you're getting there. And this can come in a variety of ways. It will be basically unwrapping to see what actually drives them numbers. So you're not just assessing on the past, you're going, right, this is driving these numbers. Classic is income, yeah? So everyone thinks income is really, really complicated. It's not. Income is the amount of invoices you sent out the door and your average invoice value. So they're the only two mechanisms that you've got to be able to turn over more and get more income. So either sell more stuff and services, or you either charge a higher price for it, and you may sell additional services to current clients, as well as getting new ones at the same time. So when you're actually dissecting the numbers, you should have some reports, you should have directions, and these should always lead to tangible actions to say, right, we're here at the minute, we want to get here, how are we going to do it? And they will paint the whole picture and bring it into reality for you. Again, most small business owners have not done any qualifications in accountancy, and they shouldn't either. It's about understanding the key numbers. But if there are things that you may have missed because of experience and also knowledge, that FD should be there to absolutely point you in the right direction and highlight other opportunities that are going really well or stuff that is really struggling. And then once you've established them, you need to have basically an action sheet where you've got a list to basically fix all of the problems, or you may have further actions to take what's going really well to make it even better. Map out your goals and map out your plan. This needs to be committed to paper, and it does not need to be a 97-page document that's nicely laminated in colour, bound with your company logo on it that looks really sexy, because ultimately no plan ever survives battle, and yours shouldn't either. So make sure that you have a plan that's documented. There are times when we go back in our memory and we get things that are slightly wrong. We get things that are different, or we forget things. If it's committed to paper and everyone knows what the plan is, there is a definicy there where you go, no, that was the plan. Have we achieved it? Have we not? What went well? What could be even better if? And once you have that accountability too, you will see a better chance of better success for your business. So if your eyes are going all around like this, where you're really worried about mapping out the financial analysis, you don't need to. The FD should be able to produce that exactly for you, which will give you the information you need. And more so, if you don't understand what it is and you want to know, they should be humble enough and care enough to be able to train you so you understand what things are within your accounts. They're there to serve you, not the other way round. So make sure that you are getting the most out of your FD or business growth coach, so they're helping you achieve your goals, but also helping you with training, knowledge and insights along the way. We have two training programs. One's a growth one is an exit planning one, to help you take this further. So if you need the knowledge and education to be able to understand this in greater detail, this is designed exactly for you. I'd love to see you on one of our courses very soon. Now, some of these are big challenging areas, but if there's any questions that have come up that I can help with, click my Calendly link below. This will allow you to book in a discovery call with me so I can take on board any questions you have, and I promise there'll be no pushy sales pitch.